Hello everyone. May 18, 2025. The Sun conjoins Uranus. The Sun and the Uranus are meeting at 27 degrees in Taurus on May 18, 2025, which is going to be an electrifying moment. It's going to be charged with cosmic revelation. This is the final Sun-Uranus conjunction in Taurus for about 80 years. The last jolt of awakening before Uranus moves on, leaving behind 7 years of transformation. So picture this. Taurus, the ancient keeper of stability, security and self-reliance, has stood firm under Uranus's rebellious touch since 2018. But stability, as we once understood, it has been shaken loose from its rigid definition. So security is no longer about clinging to the known. Self-worth is no longer measured by external validation. The universe has been whispering, sometimes shouting even, that true security is not in the things that can be taken away, but in the unshakable essence of who we are. As the Sun illuminates Uranus in its final days within Taurus, it's as if a lightning bolt strikes the very ground beneath her feet. We suddenly see with clarity how much has changed, how much we have changed. The foundation we once relied on may look entirely different now, but isn't that the point actually? Growth was never meant to keep us standing in the same place for long. We need to keep moving and pushing our limits. So here we are, at the threshold of a new cosmic era. Uranus will soon shift, and this is our last chance to redefine what security, self-worth and stability truly mean to us. It is not about what we possess or control, but about how we trust ourselves. How much confident are we within ourselves in this ever-changing flow of life? What do you feel shifting within you as this conjunction approaches? What outdated notions of stability are you ready to release and recalibrate the new ones? The Sun-Uranus conjunction in Taurus is more than a cosmic spectacle. It's an invitation, a rite of passage into radical self-trust. For 7 years, Uranus has unraveled the illusions of stability, teaching us that the ground beneath us was never meant to stay unchanged. We have seen disruption in economies, revolutions in the way we nourish our bodies, and awakenings in personal sovereignty. The very concept of value, what we cherish, what we invest in, what we hold sacred, has been transformed, and we need to embrace these transformations. Now, as the Sun is illuminating Uranus one final time in Taurus, it is as if the cosmos is asking us, do you finally trust yourself to walk forward even when the terrain is unknown? The conjunction actually signals the last bolt of clarity before the next chapter unfolds for us. It urges us to recognize what is no longer necessary, what can be left behind. It whispers that security does not come from external sources or anchors, but from the inner knowing that whatever happens next, we are able to adapt, you can create, and you can thrive and be a winner. So it is a moment to ask ourselves these questions. Where have I clung to old definitions of stability out of fear? What radical shifts have I resisted, though they secretly excite me? How can I embody my most liberated, self-sustaining version as Uranus prepares to depart from Taurus? This is not just about personal transformation. It echoes through the collective. Financial systems, environmental shifts, and societal values are all preparing for the next evolution. The question remains, how will we meet the unknown? With resistance or take a leap of faith with trust? What does the shift within you? Are there changes you are ready to embrace? Write them down in your journal. Reflect on them and embrace the changes willingly. Cultivating radical self-trust is a profound journey, one that recognizes both surrender and intention. It's about knowing at the core that you are enough, that your instincts are guiding you towards the truth, and that even in uncertainty, you can navigate with clarity and resilience. So, you need to release the old narratives. So before trust can fully take root, we must let go of conditional beliefs that tell us that we need external validation to feel secure. The Sun-Uranus conjunction in Taurus highlights this. Security is not found in rigid structures, but in the fluid ability to adapt. Ask yourself, what beliefs about stability or self-worth are keeping me small? Where have I outsourced my trust, letting others dictate my values instead of defining it for myself? You need to honor your intuition. Radical self-trust is deeply intuitive. It's listening to that quiet nudges, the gut instincts, the unspoken truths that arise when the noise of doubt fades. You can strengthen this by journaling your intuitive ideas. What do you sense before logic steps in? Practicing embodiment techniques, that is your breath work, meditation, movement, to deepen a deepen connection with your own energy. Taking small leaps of faith daily in your life. Choosing based on what truly feels right rather than what seems reasonable. So listen to your heart. Embrace the unknown. Taurus craves stability, but Uranus has taught us that trust isn't about knowing every outcome. It's about knowing that you will find your way no matter what. So how do you cultivate this? You cultivate this by reframing fear as excitement. What possibilities exist in the unknown? Making peace with imperfection. Growth isn't about avoiding failure, but learning through it. So holding space for the change. Allow yourself to evolve beyond previous versions of who you thought you were. Let go of the thought of who you were and try to become what you truly feel from within. You need to anchor in self-sovereignty. At the heart of self-trust is sovereignty. The knowing that your life is the life is yours and you can create it at your will. This isn't arrogance. It's a quiet confidence that you can navigate, challenge, and shape your own reality. So strengthen this by defining your own standards of success, what feels truly fulfilling for you. Setting boundaries, what aligns with your truth and what doesn't. Surrounding yourself with your energies that reflect trust, people, places, practices that remind you of your own wisdom. As Uranus prepares to shift, this moment is asking you, what would your life look like if you fully trusted your own self? What would you release? What would you embrace? And what would you create? Where do you feel your own self-trust evolving in this moment? Building self-trust is a daily practice, woven into the moments where you choose to honor yourself, your intuition, your boundaries, your needs. It's about proving to yourself again and again that you are reliable, capable, and worthy of believing in your own wisdom. So you become responsible of your actions. Here are the practical steps to cultivate this trust each day. Start your day by affirming your own authority. Each morning, Before the world's noise sets in, take a moment to affirm, I trust myself. I'm capable of making choices that align with my truth. This sets the tone before external opinions, before doubts creep in. Try it out. Try speaking affirmations aloud while looking in the mirror. Writing a daily mantra in your journal will also reinforce self-trust. Don't read the mantras from other books. Develop your own mantras. Grounding in your breath, placing a hand on your heart and inhaling deeply, reminding yourself that you are safe within your own being. Take small decisive actions. Trust grows through action. Instead of hesitating or seeking validations, endless validations, practice making decisions for yourself, however small. Each time you choose what feels right, without external reassurance, you reinforce this trust and build confidence within yourself. Make a decision and follow through no matter how minor. You strengthen your reality this way. Let yourself experiment without fear of getting it wrong. You prove that even missteps are a part of growth. Listen to your intuition without over-explaining. How often do you feel? In fact, how often do you feel something so deeply, yet override it with logic or external opinions? So to build trust, pause when you get an intuitive feeling before dismissing it. Listen to that inner voice of yours. Act on small instincts without needing excessive justification. Whether it's taking a different route home or choosing rest instead of pushing through your exhaustion, the decision should be yours. Recognize that your inner voice has value. The more you listen, the clearer it becomes. Set boundaries and honor them. Self-trust thrives when you respect your own limits. Each time you say no when something doesn't feel right, you affirm that your needs matter. Remove yourself from draining situations instead of forcing yourself to endure them. You reinforce your self-respect. Communicate your boundaries unapologetically. You show yourself that your voice deserves to be heard. Celebrate yourself without external permission. Many wait for validation before feeling proud. Instead, practice acknowledging your own growth, even small little progress or moments. Celebrating wins privately before sharing them externally. Recognizing your own resilience, knowing that self-worth is not measured by external applause. Reflect daily on moments of self-trust. At the end of the day, take 5 minutes to reflect. Where did I trust myself today? When did I honor my intuition? What moment made me feel confident in my own wisdom? So even if the answer is small, consistency matters. Over time, you will build evidence that you are worthy of trusting yourself because you've already been doing it. So self-trust isn't built overnight. It's nurtured through these moments of choosing yourself. Which step feels most aligned with and where you are right now is what you should be working on. You must understand that we have this window when the Sun is conjoining Uranus. So practice this out, and for the future couple of years more, you actually will build a confidence that will set a pace and a tone for your happiness and fulfillment, of course. Now, astrology is more than just cosmic patterns. It's deeply personal journey, and I know how important it is to receive guidance that truly resonates. With years of experience in interpreting celestial events and crafting narratives that bring astrology to life, I'm here to offer meaningful, personalized insights tailored just for you or just for your unique path in accordance to your natal charts. So if you ever seek clarity or a deeper understanding, simply click on my website and connect with me. Whether it's decoding planetary movements, aligning with cosmic rhythms, or finding personal meaning in astrological shifts, I'm always here to help you out. So let's illuminate our journey and utilize the universal intelligence together. Always stay blessed.